Okay, welcome to one of my first live streams. I'm going to see how this works out. Um, Basically, I am working on a industrial song, and kind of in the realm of like Nine Inch Nails, Ministry, Front 242, Skinny Puppy. Those guys, some of my influences. So I started this song a while ago and haven't used it for quite some time. So let's just see what's going on with this thing and see what I can teach you guys or show you my process. So I'm just going to go through the song real quick, and then from there we'll just kind of look at the mixing I did back in the day and take it from there. All right, here's the song. Okay, looks like I have kind of a skeleton thing of a song. Let's kind of go through the tracks right here. I'm going to take a look at something real quick here. I need to... That's muted. That's good. Let's just mute that. That's better. Oh, yeah, it's much better. Okay, let's do this. So the kick drum is obviously a sample of some sort. Let's take a look here. What did I put on? Let's just solo that. I'm just going to solo here to see what we got. I'm going to take these off. Okay. Let's see what I put on here. Okay, I put an API. See what we did here. We did, let's throw the analog on. Why not? We're gonna make it old school. So what I did, it looks like, is, let's see here. All right, at 100 hertz. Well, let's see how it sounds. I'm gonna take that. Why I did that, I don't know. Back to 100, and let's. Oh yeah, because it's a kick, so I bet you it was a week without that. So let's try it. Yeah, it adds more low end. Okay. And then this is 2 dB at 500. I took it out, which makes sense. And then I did 2.5 at nothing. All right, cool. Okay, so that's how that sounds, and I also added Decapitator from Sound Toys on, and let's see what that does. Okay, gives us more thump, which is cool. Let's put some more drive on it, see what happens. A little too much distortion. And these down here are just different styles, so let's see here. I forgot which consoles these emulate. Let's do this. A little darker, maybe. Nope. Alright, that's cool. Let's just keep it like that for now. Okay, that's all I really want to do on this. Let's look at this bass. Bass is obviously also like a loop I don't remember when I did this, but I'm guessing this is a loop. Let's try this. Oh yeah. Okay, so what we did there is I put a fab filter on there, and I'll kind of show you what it does. So in the bass, I don't want the kick and the bass fighting with each other, so it looks like I did a cut right here. Let me see here. Let's play it solo. Yeah, so I didn't want this because that bass isn't that low of a bass. And then I cut off a bunch of high end. So let me put the high end back in, see if it does anything. Nothing really. Let's see if there's any frequencies we don't like. No, I didn't hear anything really stood out, so pretty easy. Alright, what else do we do to it? So put a compressor on. Why did I do 2 compressors? Alright, one of the tricks I did, which obviously I never invented, but bass and the kick drum kind of go in the same pattern together, so, or the same frequency range, so I want one to duck the other, so I'm, you'll see, sorry, let me go back to this. So what I have is this compressor here. It's listening to this here. So this is how the compressor works. So when the kick hits, this bass ducks. So let me show you how it works. Let's solo both these, and here we go. We'll just go from the beginning. See how it's ducking? I'll take it off. So it takes care of that duck. It takes care of them not fighting with each other. Let's tweak it a bit. Let's give it a little higher bit ratio. Let's go from here. I'll exaggerate it and make it just sound terrible. It just sucks everything out. This. What did I put this one on for? I can press it beforehand. Yeah, that sounds like it. Let's see here. Okay, doesn't sound bad like that. So it looks like I compressed it at 4:1. Let's put the attack down a little bit more or less. Alright, sounds okay. Okay, next one I did was the snare. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at the snare with everything taken off. Alright, let's see here. Turn that off, that off, that off, that off. Okay, here's what it sounds like by itself. That's exciting. Let me turn it up a little bit for everybody. Alright, that is some sort of snare. Let's see what we did to it. First thing I did was EQ'd it, so Snares don't have a ton of low end on them, so I went ahead and took everything out here. And there must be something in here I didn't like at that. So let's put it on with it, and then I'll show you the frequency that was nasty. Here we go. Okay, so that frequency I didn't like at the time. Let's hear. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that. So why didn't I like this? Let's see here. I didn't like something there, so I think it sounds good with it in. We'll just leave it. Okay, next thing I did is I used a compressor. So I want to compress this. Let's see what that did. Hello. 6:1 ratio. And then the next thing I used is Dumpster Fire. This thing, Freak Show Industries makes like a few plugins. They're really good price, and check them out. This thing just is awesome. Let's see what it does here. I got mangled it. So it mangles it to give it that more industrial kind of metallic sound. And then the last thing I did here is I ran a bus. And the bus is doing a bunch of... Oh, reverb for the drums. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. And this is where I can do the amount, so let's see what it sounds like. Okay, cool. How it sounds in the mix. Okay, well, let's tweak that a bit, but it's kind of cool. All right, next thing, I did a second snare. Let's see what that sounds like. That's kind of fun. All right, so I've got... I'm not going to go through everything step by step, so basically the same thing on this one. Just took the low end off of it. Used this. It's like an 1176 with all the buttons pushed in. Let's see how much it's compressing everything. It's kind of cool. And I used the Pan Man. And if I guess right, let's see what he's doing. He's going back and forth. You know, let's switch him up to half notes to make him go slower. That's kind of cool. We'll leave him like that. And then I just did the reverb as well. Okay, next one is the hats. Hats are... What do I do with the hats? Alright, so... See what they sound like by themselves. Wow, nothing exciting. Alright, first thing I did is put a Psy Q on, which is an EQ. Let's see here. I didn't do anything to, I mean the low, I just took everything out because there's no low on those. Raise this 5.5 or 5.6, raise it by 4 dB, and then add let's see here, the high end I rose. Let's see. Right about there, the 12. Let's see how it sounds. Yeah, that's better. Next thing I did, looks like I used a compressor, and good lord, it's a bit much. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that's better. And then I used the Power Motion, which is kind of cool. It's like a panner, but it's like a fancy panner. Let's see what this did. I just used a preset and tweaked it. It looks like, let's see what it does. Yeah, see, it goes right, and then to the left, so let's keep going right here. Then it switches back. Okay, so that's what that does. That's kind of fun, just gives it movement. Next thing is filtered hats. Wow, I don't even know what these are. Let's take a look here. Alright, so I did no processing on them, so I'm guessing I already processed them. Let's listen and see what they do. Oh yeah, I filtered them somehow. Alright, that's kind of cool. We'll just leave those. And last thing on this song for now looks like FX. Let's see what it does. Alright, so... Oh, cool, okay. Without anything... Great. No idea what that is. It's kind of cool sounding. So what did I do? I put an EQ on here. So took a bunch of low end out. Okay. And then I used a... Oh yeah, a Moger Foger delay pedal. So this is what gives it that cool sound. Oh, that's cool. Let's give it a little... Let's give it a little more feedback. That's kind of cool. Put a little more in the mix. Okay, let me take a look at some of the stuff here. Okay, so kick we got going down the middle. Bass is going down the middle. Snare is down the middle. Snare 2 is down the middle, but it's panning, which is kind of cool. Hats are panning. The filtered hats are right down the middle. So let's do something with those. What I want to do with those is... Let's put a... We're going to put Pan Man back on. Where's he at? There he is. Pan Man. Okay. So, Pan Man, let's do it. Let's ping pong it. And, no, it's not ping pong. Let's step. No, not step. Yeah, rhythm steps. So, do we want to go back and forth? Yeah, pretty fast. Let's do eighth notes. Make them smooth so it doesn't do that. Let's see how it looks. And we are on the hats, right? Okay. That's kind of cool. Let's offset it a bit. Make it more of a draggy feel. Let's go attack. Different analog styles. Let's try dirt. That's kind of cool. Right, let's keep that there, and then the FX is straight down the middle. So let's, I don't think it's interfering with anything. Let's see. Alright, so let's pan it to, let's use the power on this one. Um, I mean, there's so many cool presets in this thing you just play with. Um, so that's let's try this one here. That's kind of cool. This ping pong. That's kind of cool, but I think it's a bit much. So let's do a classic. Still too much. Circle. That's make me sick. So classic. It's modulated with a sine wave. It's cool. It's too fast still. So it goes that way, that way, that way. Mix, input. Let's pre-delay it a little bit. Now, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's give them both a quarter note, and let's say this is 2 instead of 4. That's kind of cool. So let's leave it like that for now. I'll probably change it 500 different times. Okay, so there's the skeleton of the song. What I am thinking next is probably I need to add some more stuff for fills in here. I need to use this more, and I also need to add probably some guitar. So I'm guessing the Gretsch might be cool because it's got Filtron pickups, which are really nice, and I can get a good sound out of those. Or I might try the Fender over here. Just depends. I'm guessing like some power chords or something like that. You know, a la Ministry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk, and hopefully I'll be back today. If I'm not back today, then I'll try to get back tomorrow, and we'll keep this journey going. If anybody has any questions, just let me know. Leave me a comment, shoot me an email, and thanks for watching. Bye.